Ask Tom on Home Show.
Kevin from Southeast Houston has a question about some freeze prep.
Well, he has a house on blocks about 3 feet off the ground, Tom, but he's a little worried about the winter. He says, I have the house on blocks about 3 feet off the ground, like I said, but during February's freeze, it lost power and my CPVC pipes froze, like a lot of people's did. Well, with repairs complete, I'm now concerned about after hearing that we may have another cold winter. What can I do to keep these pipes from freezing beyond just pipe insulation? Are there under-house heaters? He assumes probably not, but what's your advice for him to help prevent his pipes from freezing, Tom?
Well, in a way, this is good. It's PVC, and he has 3 feet of room to work underneath there. You have to drain your pipes. If we're going to get another big freeze like we had last year, or we're getting those kind of things, when you go to bed at night, you open your hose spigots, you drain all the water out of there. Of course, turn the water off to your house. And if there's no water in the pipe might freeze, but nothing's going to freeze and expand it and break it. So the CPVC is fine for that. It's also very good for the hot temperatures. That's why it is CPVC, because it's in attics and walls. It gets very hot, or you're running hot water through it. But underneath a house, like you would do in a basement in northern climates, and Charlie, I don't know if you ever had this in your homes. I did in mine in Lake Placid. There's hose bibs underneath where you can drain the pipes if you're going away on vacation or whatever, and it's in the basement. Well, you can do that under a house and open them up, or you can even have a hose or a piece of pipe come to it and open it up, and you'll drain those pipes totally, completely, because you have access to underneath the house too at the lowest points. So if you're smart, you would go ahead and put some valves in there to where it can be done very easily. Get it real convenient for yourself towards the outside of the perimeter of the house if you can. And just be prepared to drain your pipes when it gets to be 9 degrees or below 9 degrees like last February, if I remember correct.
And I'm going to give you a little tip.
Yes.
Tom, you know what that
Count
tip's going to be.
Yes.
Have a count of your hose bibs and count them, because you can empty, like, say, 5 out of 6 of them.
Yes.
And you're going to have the same problem. So a friend told me this.
Yeah, and don't yell at the friend when finally his wife comes to his friend's defense and says, "We have 6, not 5." And that was it. I was off the hook. That was my favorite day with your wife, Sandy. We have 6. You had her on speakerphone. Let's not go any further. If you didn't have her on speakerphone, you could have BS'd your way through the whole thing and said I was wrong.
Should I go ahead and do the next thing? All right. You got a question? Go ahead and send it to us. Click on the blue Ask Tom button right there at HomeShowRadio.com and send us your question. And we won't make fun of you, but you can send us a question or a video. Either way, give us pictures, and it helps us do a good job, a respectful job for you. And we post a new one every day at Home Show's Facebook page, our YouTube channel. That's Home Show Radio on YouTube, or Tom Tynan, either one. You'll find our videos that way. Or, of course, you can visit HomeShowRadio.com.